Hello there, Virgo. How are you guys doing today? Thank you so much for being here. All right. If you are new here, thank you for showing up, for coming to our little community here. Welcome. All right. These are timeless readings, so trust that the universe has sent you here because there's something in today's card spread that is going to pertain to your current situation. You may need some you may need some questions answered. Sorry about that. I jumbled my words. Some questions answered, and there is something here just for you. Hopefully it gives you a little bit of clarity. All right. If you'd like to share that in the comments below, that would be wonderful as well. I just realized these cards are just blending into this little mat. So, wow, that's kind of cool. All right, 10 of Pentacles. All right, who's claiming this? This is amazing. This is about abundance that's coming towards you. This is the energy that you're putting out. This is the energy that is around you. This is the energy that you are attracting. The 10 of Pentacles is about creating generational wealth, a legacy. This is about fortune. This is about prosperity, structure, stability. I mean, this is everything, right? It's like generational wealth. However way you define wealth, it could be spiritual wealth, physical. It could be something like monetary, right? So everything is working out for you. This is great energy that you're pulling into you. All right. First, wow. Look at this. First card, 3 of Wands. You are ready. You are ready to take the next steps, to really open the doors, to walk through it, to really see that, I mean, there's a part of you, remember, the 2 of Wands is kind of like that just searching for that possibility, knowing that there's a possibility, planning, strategizing. The 3 of Wands tells me you're ready. You are ready to open doors. You're ready to walk through the doors. You're ready to get on that boat and see what else is out there for you, because you know that this is what you want to create. You want to create this legacy, and you're ready to take charge and move forward. This is good. This is very good. Queen of Swords. Yeah, and you're getting that clarity. You are getting the clarity in your mind, in your feelings, in your spirituality. You're really realizing that, like, look, I think I know the direction I need to go, and where I'm at right now, I'm ready to get out of this feeling of being stuck, right? Like the 8 of Swords. I'm not stuck anymore. I've worked through my problems. I've worked through all of the roadblocks that I have. I have that clarity. I'm ready to go. Now, be very careful with the Queen of Swords too, because she's got a very cutting sense to her, because she's very honest. She's very analytical, very smart too. And she has a way to just kind of tell it like it is. And it might hurt a little bit, but, just be careful that you don't create more problems for yourself. The other thing too is you may be going through some legal stuff. It's interesting because I see her as like the judge and the this powerful being of being able to just kind of say it like it is, right? You go to court and she tells it like it is and does not mince words. And so sometimes it can be a little bit painful what she has to say. Just be aware here that you will need to use your intuition as to how to address things. And here's a perfect example. The 7 of Cups is about choices. Because you're ready to embark on a new journey and really start something new, you are seeing that there are so many choices. There's so many choices before you, and you don't know which direction to go because you're so excited. You have just this burst of inspiration and energy. And the 7 of Cups is saying, use your intuition. When you assess all of those choices, right, that's before you, make sure you really go deep and you understand what choices you're making, because we don't want you to make a mistake, right? You don't want to just commit willy-nilly to anything. You want to make sure you've assessed things and analyze them. Though, Virgo, I have no doubts that you will analyze it, because you guys are very analytical people, very smart people, and there's no way that you will just jump into things hastily. I have, no doubts that you will take care of things. Now, you've got the King of Swords and Queen of Swords here. The King of Swords is, again, now you're moving up. Not only do you have the intuition and you call things out, but you are also the King of Swords that is very logical and very analytical. You are such a leader, right? And you're the guy that, because you have separated your head from your heart, like you're so emotionally detached from things, you're the one that people will go to really reassess a situation, almost like to break up fights, because you're going to look at things so analytically and logically that it's like this one versus this one. Okay, give me the facts, right? That's what I'm getting. Give me the facts, just the facts. And you are going to be able to strategize. And so if you're starting a new business, right? Or if you're starting a new career, for example, and some of you may have decided to break off, for example, from your current situation, current job, or current company, and you're seeing, I want to venture out on my own and start my own little business. but I don't know which way to go because there's so many choices. It's almost like the world is your oyster, right? You're going to receive clarity, and you're going to have that ability to be very logical and analytical, and you're going to know exactly what direction to go. Have no fear. This is also a card of abundance, and if there's anything here that that you're worried about, don't worry. You will figure it out, right? You will strategize. You will figure it out, and you're going to come out on top. I really love that the King of Swords showed up there for you. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wheel of Fortune with the Ten of Pentacles. So again, if you are making a huge change in your life, which you are, right? Because you're going through major transformation here, you've got the Wheel of Fortune spinning in your favor with all of these court cards here. With these two major court cards here, things are going to work out in your favor. Just make sure that you really, take advantage of this, because this is what's coming at you. This is the energy that's around you. This is the abundance that you are truly attracting here. Right? And the wheels are spinning in your favor. Make sure you're utilizing this force, this energy here to your advantage. Don't show up, being a little impatient or too detached to where, people can't approach you, right? Because you guys are so intelligent that sometimes when you're in your mind, when you're in your own head, you may be strategizing, you may be analyzing something in your head that has nothing to do with the current situation that's around you, but maybe coworkers or employees, if you're owning your own business, other people may sense that, or even family members might think that you're mad at them. And you're not, you're just in your own head. So just, be aware when you have these two powerful energies here, right? You are incredibly, incredibly impactful because you're so logical and analytical, and you can strategize that it may come off wrong to other people. They may see like, why is that person, why is he or she always so angry? Why is he or she so, stiff all the time, like just not fun to be around? And it's like, it's not even that. It's just that maybe you're in your own head. You're just thinking about some stuff really deeply and analyzing, right? How can I get to my Ten of Swords? What's my next move? What's my next plan? And people may misunderstand that as you being aloof and detached. The Hierophant. Yeah, go high. Go to your highest self. Connect with the divine. When you need answers in order to make the right decisions for yourself here, don't be afraid to connect with your higher self. The other thing too is other people. Remember, I just said to you, because you are in your head a lot, other people may come to you for advice, right? And so you want to make sure that you are not so emotionally detached that people can't come to you. Right, because the thing is as much as you want to be the hermit, right? Because the Virgo card is the hermit, or the hermit is the Virgo of the tarot. Or what am I trying to say? The hermit card is Virgo. Anyways, so what I'm trying to say is, as much as you want to be in isolation so you can think things through, think it to death, you can't do that. People may come to you and want your support, your advice, and you need to be very open to receive and share with others. That's what I'm trying to say. I get so giddy when it comes to you guys' readings that my words get so jumbled and I'm talking really fast, and it's probably because I've drank a lot of coffee too, but here you go. The Fool card. You're starting new. You are starting something new, and you have the energy and the pizzazz, the enthusiasm of the Fool. You're starting everything. I mean, so far, I really do not see anything worrisome about your current spread right now. You're ready to take on this new venture, right? Take that leap of faith, and universe is saying, look, doors are opening for you. You have the energy. You need to go within, right? Go within and make that decision and commit. It's one thing to sit there and think about it over and over, right? But it's another thing to actually put it to motion. Put it to motion, right? Like the Wheel of Fortune here. The King of Cups. Beautiful. So there's a lot of love around you. And I think that you were starting to see the possibilities of actually engaging in something that is so emotionally fulfilling, right? This is also the reminder, right? Because the King of Swords, the universe is trying to remind you here that though you are very logical and very analytical, and you really are a great strategizer, bring in a little bit of love in there. This combination here, because this allows you to, receive others and be compassionate, and to be the guy that spreads the wisdom, not just from being a great strategizer and being so analytical, but also from feelings. Throw some feelings in there. Don't forget to honor feelings, right? That's what it's trying to say to you. Don't forget to honor other people's feelings, your spouse, your significant other, whatever, your children. Honor other people's feelings, because with these two powerful energies here, it can be that just you're so incredibly authoritative and very straight and narrow, very linear. You want to make sure you throw a little love in there too, a little emotion in there. The Four of Wands, look at that. You are going to celebrate milestones. You are going to rejoice. You are going to, whatever it is that you are trying to build here, right? With the Ten of Pentacles, look at the structure and the stability that you are building for yourself, right? This is just punctuating this energy that is coming around you. And you are going to come together. And if you are working on reconciling your marriage, for example, here you go, right? If you were looking to level up a relationship, here you go. If you're trying to just create structure and stability in your life, here you go, right? And uniting to create a business, for example, starting a new career, here you go. It's really going to set you free and give you that independence, that commitment. I love it. I'm surprised we didn't get like the Lovers or the Two of Cups, that union card, right? Queen of Pentacles. Wow, you've got a lot of court cards here. Look at what's coming your way. Abundance. Look at all the fruits in the tree. You know, there's so much here for you. Not only do you have the Queen of Pentacles, you've got the Ten of Pentacles, right? You're really truly creating with this new venture by you taking the next steps forward, Virgo, by you committing and really coming at it from your heart, right? Look at this, you are creating such abundance for you, right? When you take the next necessary steps and take that leap of faith and going within and trusting that the universe has something wonderful for you, making a choice because you know, the proper choice because you've reassessed things and you've overanalyzed everything, taking advantage of that momentum that's coming your way, you take that next step, you're going to celebrate and you're going to have independence and stability in your life and you're going to reap the rewards. The Queen of Pentacles is also very good business, has a very good business sense too. So if you are starting a business, I mean, let that be a sign here. Just make sure that you're reading everything through and assessing everything. But it looks like a big yes. If you're asking a question, yes. Oh my goodness. Look at the double yes here. The Magician, the universe is trying to tell you, you have everything within you. All of the tools within you to create the path, the outcomes that you desire. Look at the abundance. Look at the roses. Look at the fruits. I mean, is that a rose? No, those are fruits. Every card's a little bit different, but those are just, let's call them fruits. And you've got the fruits here. Oh my goodness. Abundance is coming your way. You have the power, right? You have the power to take the next necessary steps to create that structure and stability in your life. Manifest it, right? Not only do you have this card to say you can manifest this, right? You just got to put things into motion. Use the energy of the Wheel of Fortune to really get things moving for yourself. You are going to have to defend your ideas, your opinions here. I'm going to move these down a little bit so you can see it. I'm sorry if it's been out of this screen here. So as the King of Swords, right, because you are very analytical and logical. Remember how I said earlier, because you guys tend to think a lot, you're in your head a lot, sometimes it can be perceived by others as you being very aloof and very separated. That's the thing, that might bring a little bit of conflict in your life. Now remember, do not stay in this energy level of negativity. Instead, you set your boundaries, right? You set your boundaries and you move forward. Don't forget, in order for you to really kind of contain this energy right here, throw a little bit of love in there, right? Because you are so incredibly analytical and very much in your head. You may have to fend people off. The other thing too, by the way, is that, you know, with all of this abundance here that is coming your way, look at all of this wealth and abundance that is coming your way. Some people may want what you have, so that's where you have to kind of, you know, fight them off a little bit, but it's not about necessarily fighting. The thing is you've got the wisdom of all of the court cards here. You know, use your intuition, use, you know, I had hoped that you would get like the Emperor card or something like that because they're wise. The Empress and the Emperor, they're very, very wise, although you've got intuition here too. But, you know, here and here, but, you know, like kind of reassess things differently, you know, see things differently, go within, use the energy of the Hierophant here to really take a look at things. And if something feels really off to you, right, attack it, deal with it right away. Deal with it right away and be done with it, right? Because you got stuff to do. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, you've got the Ten of Pentacles, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Things are moving in your favor. There's no reason for you to stay in that negative energy state. Remember, I always want you guys to be, you know, at that high positive energy level. Whatever it is that brings you down here, you have to kind of nip it in the bud because it's much harder for you to go up, right? To raise your energy level. So just maintain, right? Draw the boundaries and be done with it. Ace of Wands, look at that. New opportunities, new spark of energy, like a light bulb moment. Strength, yeah, use your inner strength in order to, you know, kind of see things differently and handle challenges differently. Let's pull like 3 more cards here. 4 of Swords. Yeah, take a rest, right? So that you can connect with the divine. Allow yourself to rest. 2 of Cups. There you go. Remember, I was asking for the 2 of Cups or the Lover's card. Here you go. There it is for you, right? It's you connecting and uniting and coming together with another individual, kind of just being in line spiritually with another individual. If you're starting a business, this is very auspicious for you. It's you connecting and making that decision. Yeah. So this is, wow. This is really good. This is really good for you. 1 more. 8 of Wands. Yeah. So lots of movement, right? Lots of movement for you. Use the energy here of the 8 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune to really make things work in your favor. Let's see if you've got other cards here. Let's pull like 3 of these cards. See if you've got any other messages here. I think it's pretty straightforward here what you need to do. All right. I want to move this here so you can see your entire spread here. I want you to be able to really look at it and just marvel at all this great stuff that is coming your way. All right. Let's see. Planning. Good. That's like the 2 of Wands, right? We talked about the 2 of Wands earlier. About, before we were talking about the 3 of Wands. This is the card, the 2 of Wands card. Planning. You are standing at a crossroads, ready to expand your horizons. Take time to evaluate your options and make a plan. With focus and determination, you can set the foundation for success. The future is in your hands. Choose with purpose. Choose with purpose. Make sure you're reassessing everything. Generosity. This is your 6 of Pentacles. Much like the Hierophant, the generosity card, a balance of giving and receiving is key. Share your resources generously, knowing they will return in abundance. Acts of kindness create harmony and strengthen connections. I'm going to put that guy right here next to the Hierophant because it's the 6 of Pentacles, because they're kind of related. To me, they are. Community. A time of celebration and shared joy has arrived. Gather with loved ones to honor achievements and create memories. This is a moment to embrace connection and gratitude. Let the energy of togetherness uplift your spirit. This is your 3 of Cups, right? So 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Let's put that guy right. I don't want you to be off screen. Let's put that guy right there to just kind of remind you, not only are you coming together with another person, but you are also uniting with others. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Somebody was knocking on the door. Okay, so bottom of the deck here, we've got the Authority card. The Authority card, you are called to take control and build a strong foundation for your future. Stability and structure are essential now. Lead with wisdom and integrity. But remember that true authority comes from balance, not rigidity. Trust your power to create lasting success. All right, so here's the thing. You've got so many very good cards. Now, when I see Authority card in this situation here, I'm thinking of all of these court cards kind of all put together. The King of Swords to me is like ultimate authority. I mean, next to the Emperor card, right? Because he is so logical and so straight and narrow and analytical that, yeah, it's okay to really apply this energy. When it's repeating itself like this, it's reminding you that it is that energy that you need to really utilize, right? Taking control and being the authority to really figure out what tools you need in order to really bring forth the abundance that you are trying to create for yourself. So taking control of the situation, being very analytical. I have no doubts that you guys will do that naturally anyways, just because all Virgos are, at least the ones in my life, are very analytical and very logical. But yeah, you've got great new beginnings coming your way. You've got, you're opening doors, you're uniting with another individual here, coming to an agreement perhaps with an individual, which is really good. If this is a contract, for example, you're able to see eye to eye and come to an agreement, whatever that may be. 2 of Cups doesn't necessarily just mean like love, right? Although it could be. But for those of you who are here for a business, for example, or career, you may be coming together and signing contracts, and you've seen other's point of view, and you're kind of coming in and coming to an agreement here. You've analyzed all of the choices that are before you here. So I love that this is also in the center of your reading here, because with the King of Swords and the 7 of Cups, again, you are able to truly make the right decision for yourself so that you can bring about and manifest whatever it is that you consider is your greatest outcome, that abundance that you want. Okay, so everything is working out in your favor here. There is so much good stuff here for you right now. Allow it to happen, right? Come at it from your highest self. Lead with wisdom and integrity, just like this card had said, and everything should work out fine. Thank you so much for being here, Virgo. I love you guys. I hope that you guys have a great day today. This is a great reading. Go out there and put all of this energy to good use. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you to those of you who are new. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as well. Have a great day. Bye-bye.